What's up? It's Quiz. Super ugly, bro. So, they are playing one of our Black Swans. Bonds are hella weak. Powell was bearish. Uh, oh my goodness. So, like I said, we were playing our jailbreak, but didn't get it. So, they. This is the problem with the jailbreak. So for some reason with there's a thing called overcrowding that they keep pushing. So on these overcrowded trades, they just dump them. And, it's very similar to like 2018. So look, this is what I think is happening. So we tapped nearly the top of that trend line and rejected off of Powell. Very next day, we dump off of Microsoft earnings, and we dumped 40 points. We did hit this 6,900 long perfectly. Ran for 100 points. But now look, this pullback leg right here would have been a great long opportunity, but honestly, this long was because of Trump's Fed pick. And then we ran into major resistance. If you look, so here, right here, this exact spot right here, there's overhead resistance from this red channel, right? That's the main bear channel. There's the beginning bear channel from the top of that trend line into like FOMC worries, right? And then we have a very long-term hidden bull channel in green, which is based off of this level right here, right? And that's what that little intersection, this little intersection right here, that's all of those combined. And we rejected it. uh, Everyone is potentially trying to buy this right now. I think that's probably a mistake. Um, in the Twitter group, I told everyone, I was like, I think we just printed a head and shoulders inside an H, and that is a very bearish signal. I think in one of my earlier videos, I said that there's potential to go down to 666. And I mean, this is their chance to do it. And then remember I was saying how like all of these moves were basically futures moves. So we're probably gonna at minimum come down to 68.60. But if you notice, so look, there is actually a larger channel here that we could play, which is this one. Let's probably bring it up to here. So this main channel right here. So yeah, we could come all the way down to 6,700. God, that's so disgusting. It's a little early to confirm this, but it is like just this move is so aggressive. It makes no sense. Here's a nice little buy. But okay, so the problem with this buy is this. So starting here, this is a falling wedge. And the problem with this falling wedge, I posted it here, is the only bull chance we have is if this falling wedge breaks and doesn't get bigger. But look at what happened. It actually did get bigger. So this falling wedge right here, it starts here. It starts falling. It's very algo-y, right? Comes down. And this could have been a potential break. But notice it stalls out and goes into another falling wedge. So this falling wedge just got extremely big. And so let's look at how big it actually is. So look, it starts here at 7,000 and it ultimately just gave up, what, 65 points. It's probably going to get bigger. So, yeah, we're probably going to come back up to 69.60, potentially 69.50, and then come complete this double bottom. And it's probably not going to stop there. That's the ugly part about all of this. Because we just broke a major uptrend channel. And this leg, like, even though, you know, we targeted 6,900 to 6,960, the fact that it melted through 6,960, melted through the 6,940, and melted through the 6,920 just tells me it kind of wants more. Very disappointing, but you know, it is discounts. There's another hidden channel right here at the 68.70, which would clean this leg up, right? Remember, we gapped down. And so there's a lot of untested levels right here. This was Trump getting rid of those tariffs. But yeah, Friday should be quite fun, actually. Keep it cheap. It's gonna be hard to keep it cheap because everything is so ridiculously expensive. Like, look at these. So crazy. But yeah, they probably want to clean up this for sure. That's why I'm thinking 69.60. How quickly, who knows, but this move yesterday was really aggressive, and it got aggressive, I believe, because of gold. Yeah, so gold dumped $500 in 30 minutes. It was ridiculous. It went up $500 in like 2 days, but then it just dumped literally $500 in 30 minutes. It was disgusting. And look, gold is either gonna settle out probably at 5,000. Maybe spike low. Let's see. Yeah, there's no support on gold. That's ridiculous. It's maybe here, 4,600. Yeah, I might give up all of this, actually. There's a little support here at 5,000. If not, 4,600, maybe 4,800. But yeah, should be fun. Good luck.